with us, we have producer, screenwriter. I'm going to need a list. We have a producer of Drum Major Entertainment. We have Mr. Midtown Studios himself. We have a panelist from the Revolt Conference, Mr. Fentz. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for coming out to the show. Welcome.
Pleasure to be here today, man. I've been hearing a lot about the show, so I had to make my way through.
It's a pleasure to have you. I appreciate you for coming.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. So tell me, where are you from?
I was born in Haiti.
Okay.
By the way, of New York.
All right.
And here in Miami. Miami's my home. I've been here over 20 years, and I love it here. It's like when I first came down from New York, I used to like be homesick a lot. Oh, wow. But just like nowadays, I go back. I can't even stay more than 3 days. I got to rush back home for real.
Oh, wow.
No diss to my people at home, but I'm just saying.
I know you love it here.
But I love it here. Miami, there's no place like Miami for real.
There is no place like Miami.
You know what I mean?
So tell me, how long have you been in the music industry?
Wow. I want to kind of say the truth, but without telling my age too much. You know what I mean? I've been in the industry for like about a good 10, 15 years now. I would say 15 years officially. You know, as a kid, you know, you're trying to find yourself.
Right.
You know, trying to make music and still trying to figure out what you're going to do with life. But I kind of I love music early. But I didn't take it really professionally until, you know, it was like just fate would have it. I ran into Trick Daddy back in 1998 at Studio Center, and he's like, yo, with his CEO, Ted Lucas, owner of Slip and Slide. It's like, look, I got Trick Daddy, and he's doing his thing with Scarred from Uncle Luke, and we're looking for some producers, man. And back then, I couldn't give a beat away for free. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. And I never told Trick, man, but I feel like, real talk, that dude really saved my life, to be honest with you, because my history with Kid is like he's one of those that's been so loyal to Miami and to the team here. He never allowed me to miss an album. Wow. We Drum Majors, we have produced on every single Trick album has ever produced. We've done at least 1 or 2 tracks at all times. So I always get a check from Atlantic, thanks to my homie Trick. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give him a lot of credit for that, because a lot of people don't know that. That's a lot of guys, they blow up and they go and try to find big producers and so forth. Yeah. You know, to try to give them that hit, spending 30, 40, 50, 100 grand on tracks. Wow. If you notice the history of Trick Daddy, all his projects, 90% of the album has always been local producers. Right. And he always made sure, like, he'll be calling me like, yo, Fentz.
I've heard Drum Major.
Yeah, Drum Major, Gorilla Tech. Shout out to Gorilla Tech, man, my partner in crime. Yeah, I mean, at times he'll call and be like, look, man, we about to wrap up the album. We haven't seen you yet. Where you at? You're going to miss it. You're going to miss it, man. Right. I'm like, man, I'll meet you on the side of the road. I'll meet you at a gas station, anywhere to play you some beats in the car, whatever. So I owe my life to that dude. Real talk.
That is excellent.
So yeah, that's basically how I started off everything. I'm sorry I went around to give you the history of Drum Majors.
So working with him, like you've also had the opportunity to work with a number of people such as Pitbull, Flowrider, DMX.
Yeah,
Eve.
Everybody here in Miami. You know, you could go back.
Yeah.
Because that's the crib, that's the local. I mean, we kind of all grew up together. You know, from Flo used to be in a group called the Groundhogs. I'm talking about 1997, y'all. I'm talking about when we all were kids. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out. And we were producing him at my studio. And to see what he's come today, man, I'm so proud of him, to where him and Tech still in the studio last week till 2 o'clock in the afternoon from 9 p.m. session. Right. And they rocking all night, and he still have that hunger. So that hunger he had from back then, he still maintained it to this day. I mean, from Ross, I remember 1999 signed to Swaff House. Shout out to Ross, because I got a couple of dollars off of my man Ross too. You know what I'm saying? He kept us paid, you know what I'm saying? But I'm giving you a history of 2000. Right. You know, so that's when, before he was anywhere. So we kind of grew up together, so we still maintain some form of respect for one another. That's and I'm excellent. But most importantly though, I'm so proud to say, hey, that I was along the ride in the very beginning, watching Ross, watching Pitt, watching Flo and all these guys to where they are today. I mean, these guys are multimillionaires. Right. And you talking about when we used to just be making demos at my studio, and who would have thought that it would have been, you know, where we are today.
I want to ask you a question, Fentz, because as you talk about the history and going back, and right now in South Florida, I think it's so important for us to inspire our community.
Absolutely.
How did you get started in music? Because we hear the passion in your voice. How did you come to say, this is going to be that thing? And what are your inspirations?
Well, you know, it's crazy because since I could remember when I was even in Haiti, I came at the age of 10, you know what I'm saying? And even in Haiti, I remember the bands playing. I used to try to sneak into the spot to listen to the bands and try to mimic them and try to mimic their sound, the bass line and stuff like that. So I was always into music. But when I got to New York, man, in early 80s, and I'm watching these kids outside breakdancing, I fell in love with hip-hop like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I was like completely enamored by that. So coming down here, high school, I tried to rap. Of course, I was in a rap group. I did a bunch of shows. I was used to like save my little money to try to get into the studios for like $20 and stuff like that. And but I always find that the business aspect of it was what my passion was really.
Right.
So even though I was in the rap group, I started backing up a little bit and tried to start managing the guys that I was in a group with.
Right.
So I was always the one booking the studio time, always the one booking the photo shoots, finding the photographers, sometimes shooting the picture myself. So the passion that was always there. And even after high school, I didn't really know exactly, because my mom, God bless her, she used to always like, man, what's this American crap you trying to do? Us, Haitian parents. So she like, what's this American crap you trying to do? I don't believe in that. Stay in school or whatever. I remember when I stopped working, I was working security, man, back in '95.
Shout out to the security guys.
I was doing security, working 2 jobs for real. And when I came home and I told, because it's a crazy story that happened, right? I don't want to go off a tangent, but I was working security and I had a job possibly with HBO to score a series they were doing.
Okay.
I went to a nice little meeting. We got kind of hired to do the stuff because our music was good.
Right.
So we were there, big production meeting with the whole HBO staff, and it was like, okay, I like you guys, and you guys are, we like what you guys are doing. So I'm like, okay, good, we got the gig. The following week, I'm at Wachovia Bank. I used to work downtown at the Wachovia Bank down on Biscayne, and I got a call on the Rover to come in and to escort someone out who just cashed out $100,000. So I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. I got there, and it's the producer of the show, who I just had a big beanie with last week, trying to look all like I'm doing big things.
Right.
He's like, what are you doing here? I'm like,
just working.
well, I got a child on the way, and I had to get a real job. Be like, oh, okay. So I could see how you looked at me kind of different.
Yeah.
But needless to say, they never answered my call.
Oh, wow.
So after that day, I was like, man, F that. You know what I'm saying? If it's all that, I quit my job that week, and I'm like, I'm doing music. That's what it is. And I came home and told my mom, like, listen, I'm going to go for my dreams. I'm going to do music. That's what my life is. She didn't talk to me for 3 months.
Oh, my.
I find it very interesting as you go through the history and you talk about the jobs and being a security guard and making that transition from hobby to business and meeting Trick. How did you get an opportunity to meet Trick Daddy?
Well, like I said, I used to be trying to call every label that I could find to try to give them free beats. Like, take the music, just give us our name. I just wanted to create a name for ourselves. But the first question people will ask you, well, who have you produced? Negro, nobody. That's why I'm trying to give you my joint for free.
Give me a chance.
Just give me a chance to give me my name. Listen to the music. They wouldn't even listen to the music. Let me tell you something. I went to New York. I met Puffy here, and I still needed to tell him that story. You know what I mean? I met Puff here at the Miami Nights. I'm a young 17, 18-year-old. And I'm like, yo, man, I heard what you did with Craig Mack, how he stepped to you and you gave him a break. Man, we got music. He said, you know what? I like your persistence. Here's my card. Just call this guy right here, Dino, in New York, and he'll take care of you, right? I'm calling. This dude never answers. So I'm like, man, F that. I get in my car. I drive up to New York.
Oh, wow.
Right? I get into New York, ring the bell at Daddy's house. Yeah, Dino. You know what I'm saying? I rang the bell, and I'm like, yo, this is Fentz. Puffy, not Diddy, Puff Daddy at the time, told me to come and see. Okay, you got an appointment? Nah, but he gave me his card, though. He told me to see, so-and-so. Okay, what you trying to do? I'm like, I got a CD here full of, I got a cassette tape.
Right.
Full of songs that I wanted, he told me to check out. Well, dude was like, well, put it in the mail. I'm like, my man.
Wow.
I'm
here, downstairs.
Open the door.
Put it in the mail. Yeah. And it was like, nah, we don't listen to the unsolicited materials. So put it in the mail. If we like it, we'll give you a call. So I went through all of that stuff from back in the days, man. I try to tell these guys right now, they don't understand how the new artists, how lucky they have it. Where I would have to drive to somewhere to give somebody a record. Nowadays, you can just email, yo, have you listened to it? Right. You got it yet? You checked it out yet? That's all you have to do. And a lot of artists don't even want to do that.
Right.
Wow. When a lot of times back in the days, you had to grind for it.
You had to do it.
You know what I mean? So.
And I think that's why it's so important for us to hear that process What do you think, Ms.Dria?
No. I wanted to ask, so from doing music, how did you venture off into doing movies? What was the change?
Well, see, here's the thing. Music is my passion, but film is what I actually went to school for.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I went to school, you know, I mean, Miami-Dade, believe it or not, they got a good film program over
Yes,
there.
they do.
I went to film in Miami-Dade after high school and took minor in music, business management. And so after the Icon stuff started, fizzling down in 2001, 2002, I did a deal from Electra. I went and did a deal with Koch Records. And Koch they're strong in price and positioning, but they weren't great in marketing as they are today.
Okay.
So I ended up having to, remember, I come from a deal where they spent $1.8 million on Icons to where now I got a $150,000 budget.
Wow.
So it was drastically different.
Right.
And so all the radio shows and all that type of stuff that Electro was paying for my group to go to all around the world, we had to pay it for ourselves. So it was coming out of my pocket. After a while, I found that it became a little too hard. The music industry was changing on me. And then so I said, you know what? I had an idea to write this film in my head. So I sat down. I said, okay, I'm going to start focusing on that. And that's what gave, birth to Bloodline. I wrote it, produced it, casted it. We worked on it for like about 8 months and dropped it in 2007. And then the country went wild on it. So I'm thankful for all the people who bought Bloodline, even all the guys who bootlegged it, because at the end of the day, that was an extra kind of, what I mean, type of promotion, exposure for us. So everybody, everywhere I go, keep asking when we're doing Bloodline 2. But I try to tell them there's a serious situation behind that why I never got to do that. I had my deal was with Universal, Code Black Universal, but at the end of the day, they had first right of refusal for the sequel, and I had a 10-year deal with them. So it's almost like I had to let the time pass, you know what I mean, to do the movie right the way I wanted to do it this time. So now I'm able to finally do Bloodline 2, everybody. And I know y'all been asking for a long time. It's coming. I know I keep saying that. I promised it. Everywhere I go, my actors, they're always like, man, I hate going on the streets because everybody's always asking, when are we doing it? And I keep lying to them. I'm like, it's not a lie.
You got to tell them how we tell them in South Florida. They got to lay around for it.
Yeah, lay around for it, man. But 2017, man, I think, we're working on the script behind the scenes right now with me and my writers. You know what I mean? I think you may know one of my writers, A.D. Live.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, he's one of my film producers and writers. And he's a great writer, that guy. Yeah. So he's finishing writing up the script with me, and prayerfully we'll get it out to you guys, middle or maybe summer of 17.
Okay. So we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to come back with much more Fentz, and we're going to come back with many more guests tonight.
You guys sure you want more?
Yeah.
We got
a little bit more questions.
Just a little bit more. All right, cool. We'll do that.
Officer, I can explain, I promise you.
You can explain these, can you?
I can explain them pills, yes. Basically, and this is the truth, every time I flush them down that toilet, they magically reappear back in my pocket.
No, I'm not having that, mate. I'm not having it.
I promise you, every single time I flush them down that toilet, they reappear back in my pocket. If you let go of me, I'll prove it.
Right, okay, show me, go on.
You don't believe me?
No, I don't.
Watch.
Well, go on in.
What?
Well, show me the drugs then, in your pocket.
Show you the drugs?
The drugs in your pocket?
What fucking drugs?
The time has come gonna do it. Getting up, getting out, yeah. Big dreams and they piling under my head. Said I'm gonna let the world know. Gonna show 'em what it's like to cut the tempo. 'Cause we just came here to throw our hands up. Tell the DJ time to turn it up. It's about that time we live our life. Doing what we want with who we like.
Ms.Dria. And here I have with me my lovely co-host for the night, Miss Crystal Chanel. How are you?
I'm feeling good. Great interview so far. We're learning a lot by Mr. Fentz, and I'm excited.
Okay. And here with us we have Mr. Fentz, as she stated, producer, screenwriter, everything in one, remote panelist.
Yeah, I'm just, call me a content provider. That's what I do. I provide content.
Okay,
I mean, but could you guys stop with Mr. Fentz? I'm feeling old. Can we just be Fentz?
Sorry, she said it.
Can it just be Fentz, though? You know what I'm saying?
Now here with us, we actually have one of your artists.
Yeah.
Lotto.
Yeah. What it is, man. Young Lotto, Red City Music Group. They kind of stand up, man. We here.
How are you?
Know. I'm good. Nice
Welcome
to
to
meet
the
you.
show.
Thank you for having me
Yes,
here.
thanks for being here.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from, first off?
I'm from Miami.
Okay.
I just represented Dade County 305. And, I'm just grinding, we just trying to take it to the next level, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we just dropped a new project, The Winning Ticket.
Mm-hmm.
It's been out for about a little bit over 3 months right now.
Okay.
And we just been pushing it, getting it from city to city, putting it all over social media. We dropped a video, the new single is called Gotta Go Get It. We dropped it on World Star. Got over 1 million views on that.
Wow,
and then, thank you. So right now we just trying to, keep it going, you know what I'm saying? And right now we on a marketing tour, and basically just grinding, hitting city in the Mississippi, Texas for my first time.
Wow.
Opening up for Rich.
Miami artists don't leave Miami like that.
Opening up for Rich Homie,
States,
Young Dolph, Young Dro. We've been to Tampa, Texas. I just left Atlanta for the AC3. Shout out to DJ Baby Slim. That's the homie right there.
Yeah. They held them down over there.
We just been grinding and just keeping it going and, taking it to the next step.
So how long you been working with Fentz?
Well, I know Fentz over about 5 years now.
Okay.
But I've been officially signed with him about a year. And, when I first met Fentz, he ain't no easy person to come by. And to get signed with, he picky, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And he gonna tell you if you whack too, you know what I'm saying?
So, that's his job.
So when I first met him, I just came to him, just learning everything, and when he first met, we had a meeting, and he was just like, you got potential, you know what I'm saying? So stay around, you know what I'm saying? Stay around, and he had his own situations going through, what he was going through, and then I just basically just stayed around and I just kept grinding because, just even from him saying I had potential, I was like, just his credibility already just had me like, okay, I probably got something going on. I just need to keep going, you know what I'm saying? So I kept grinding, doing my own thing, just dropping videos, dropping my own music, just trying to figure it out, you know what I'm saying, the way out. And finally, I always kept in contact with Fentz. We had never had no bad blood. It wasn't like, oh, he tried me, you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't signed me or nothing. So we always stayed together, always hit him up like, yo, come to my video, man. Come to the club, man. I got you. Everything good. I try to set up, everything. So he'll come out. He always show love, you know what I'm saying? And, the support. And then, when it was time, we made it happen. And then from there, we just took off.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
So
Lotto, what?
Oh, go ahead.
Lotto, what kept you motivated while you were waiting on things to pop off with Fentz, and you just kept doing your thing? What was your motivation?
Just my family. you know, we ain't come from the silver spoon, you know what I'm saying? So it's just seeing, you know, them going through it and me, you know, just, you know, going through what I was going through and then just trying to figure out something, you know, that I felt that fit me. And I always liked music since I was young, you know. At first, you know, I was like, should I be a singer first? Because that's what all the girls like, you know what I said, when I was young. But I knew I couldn't sing, so I was like, that ain't going to happen right there, you know, because I used to see everybody sing. I'm like, there, you get all the girls out there, you know, but that ain't work out. So, you know, I just kept going with the music and with the rapping. And, you know, in the time span, you know, like I said, I would know him for 5 years.
Right.
I had a daughter.
Okay.
And, you know, once I had a daughter, she, like, you know, changed everything, you know what I'm saying?
Everything.
That just made me just go hard, you know what I'm saying? And that just made me just kind of leave the streets alone because I was in the streets doing everything and going head first. So I was like, you know, nah.
And I think a couple of them
yeah.
behind the walls kind of had to make you settle down too.
Yeah, you know, I ended up, you know, getting incarcerated. You know, I was locked up for 4 years. So when I didn't have a daughter at that time, so, you know, I was just doing me, you know, so I felt like I didn't have much. Even though I had the family and the mom, I'm just like, okay, it's not really nobody that's dependent on me, you know what I'm saying? So it was like once I came out, I was like, I don't want to go back there. That's for the birds, man. That ain't me either, you know. So from there, I felt like, you know, I had a story to tell, you know, just about my situations, and then just from me from the past, just growing up and being in the streets, moving around a lot, just, you know, with the brothers and sisters, just, you know, just doing it. So that motivated me to, you know, take it to the next level and was like, yo, we got to make a change, you know.
Okay.
So that was it, yeah.
So
and I think you'll hear that in his music too. I'm sorry to cut you, but
you're fine.
yeah, I mean, when he said that he was waiting for 5 years or so, sometimes an artist come in and think that everything's supposed to be given to them like that, and I try to, you know, sometimes you got to work for it and show that you really want, you know, to get where you're trying to go. And at the time when I met him, I thought he had great potential, but he did not find himself yet. You know what I'm saying? I try to tell him the Rick Ross stories of when, you know, producing Ross in '99. You know, Rick Ross always was like a hell of a rapper. I mean, I used to be holding my head, running around the room like, this guy is incredible. But yet, he still did not have his sound.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But his penmanship was crazy.
Right,
he just did not have his sound yet. And I think it's almost like the same thing with him, where I try to explain, like, it's the same parallel. You kind of dope, but you have not found yourself.
You gotta find.
So let's continue to build. I'm going to keep watching you. And as of a year and some ago, I'm like, you've been working, young man. I think we might be able to do a little something. So, and I think, and if you listen to his mixtape, he's of today's music,
right?
But with a better, I say, not to disrespect to a lot of new artists that's out there, but you got a good beat, you got a couple, you just throw a whack dude on there with the melody, and the kids will flock to it. But I think what separates Lotto is the fact that he's getting today's music, but he's with a little bit of substance. So he got a couple of songs like you hear, like he got a record that says, My Future Depends on Me. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Where he's talking about his story and talking at least something. It's not just about just, you know, in a club twerking, but he's actually got a little substance. And I think that's what separates him from even the Young Thugs and the Rich Homies and the Futures and so forth, is that he got something to say. I think once the world gets to hear what this kid got, I think, you know, Miami's going to be on another situation.
All right, that's excellent. So where can we check this out at?
Yeah, this the winning ticket right here. You know, you can check that out on all the social media. I am Young Lotto, YouTube, SoundCloud, my mixtape. Again, all my social media. I am Young Lotto, I-A-M, Young, Y-O-U-N-G, Lotto, L-O-T-T-O. The winning ticket. I am the ticket out. So we working right now, you know what I'm saying? And we just, again, we got the video coming up for the new single we working on right now. That's on the winning ticket called All of My. And that's the next, you know, we hoping that'll just do it for us right there. And we're going to drop the video for that coming up soon. And, you know, we're getting ready for this concert Saturday, though, you know.
Tell them about the concert.
Yeah, I will be performing Saturday, and the song's off the winning ticket. You know, we're going to turn it up, man.
Okay, so we're going to look forward to that. We actually have some tickets that we're going to be giving away tonight. So please tell us about the concert that you're putting on.
All right, so every year for the past 2 years, I do an event with Revolt TV. Shout out to Keith Scales, the CEO of Revolt. Been showing me so much love since Revolt got down here to Miami, y'all. I mean, I know they party on the beach and do all that, but since 2014, I did the grand opening of Midtown Studios. he and Commissioner Keon Hardeman, sir, thank you. They came to my event, did a red carpet, ribbon cutting event, you know what I'm saying, at my spot. Keon, definitely, if you go on the City of Miami website right now, you'll still see on the front page where they had the grand opening of my party. That's how dope it was. Thanks to those two gentlemen there. So we did that in 2014. Last year we did the grand opening of the label, Red City Music, which we launched Young Lotto, and I showed a couple of the other guys in the roster. I have a very diverse roster with some hip hop, some EDM artists. I got a pop artist, like, you know what I'm saying? So I try to, you know, really keep it very broad. And they, again, Keon Hardeman, the commissioner, came through, showed me much love. The City of Miami came there, and the Revolt team, they came out there, Keith. You know what I'm saying? So we've been keeping that tradition. So since it's been going so well this year, I wanted to just do, instead of doing something for me and about me, I wanted to do a concert to kind of showcase and give the platform to some of the new artists that's happening down here. Like you have guys like Ball Greasy, you got Miami Tip, you got Kiddo Marv, you got Young Lotto, all these new guys that's been really, you know, working very hard in the streets and getting the kids engaged. Right. I felt like I needed to do something for them. So I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do this year, guys. We're going to, you know, I know it's not the political stuff we usually do, but it's still something I want to do for the artists in Miami, for Miami. Mm-hmm. So they were all for it, and the commissioner was like, okay, cool, if that's what it is, I'm in, because they know my parties always fly. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? And so he was like, okay, no problem, that's what we're doing. But with the events that happened last week with Haiti and the Hurricane Matthew, I decided to just say, okay, you know what, instead of just coming out and just having a party and dancing and watching the artists perform, let's activate the city and get them to come out and bring some non-perishable items and water, because Haiti needs water. So I've been running with the hashtag that's going on. I stand with Haiti. We stand with Haiti. Shout out to my man Jones and Lex. They flew out this morning to Haiti plane. They chartered a plane and brought mad stuff over there to Haiti right now, coming back again. And we collected mad stuff to go back again next week, Tuesday. So, you know, right now we all need everybody to help and support, because we cannot help. Like, no disrespect to the Red Cross, nothing like that, I swear. But from a Haitian-born person, I feel that with the earthquake that happened a few years ago, they could have done so much more. Like, you go to Haiti still right now, homes are still ripped to shreds, and as if the earthquake just happened last week. Right. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I feel like for Haiti to get any better, and people listen to me very carefully, real talk, for Haiti to get any better, it's going to take us. It's going to take us, starting with us Haitians first, all right? And then we got to migrate and get the, you know, help some of our brothers and sisters in other nations to really help us get this thing going forward. So right now, I felt like it was my duty to try to at least call upon all of the political people that I know. I felt like it was my duty to call on, you know, Keith and Revolt that I know that's been supporting me for the past 2 years. So we're going to come to South Beach and party and do all these great things, and all the artists are going to have a great time and party and all that stuff, but we have something serious happening like a couple of miles away. So let's go ahead and try to get together and give back, man. So, and they've always been helping me out with whatever, so I give a lot of thanks to, you know, Keith Clinkscales at Revolt TV, the CEO there, Andy Ingram, and all those guys there who made everything possible for me, and everybody at the City of Miami come out every year to support me. So now I'm asking everybody in the city, man, everybody in Miami, in the surrounding areas, 20-mile radius. If you can make it there, you know, drive, bike, whatever you got to do. FedEx ship it out to Chef Creole for tomorrow, or to Midtown, because I got another shipment. We flying back out again to Haiti next week, and we're gonna keep that movement going until we try to save ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Right now we got to get on some FUBU, you know, for us, by us type joint. You know what I'm saying? For real talk. So we turning this concert now into a fundraiser, and getting everybody to bring all types of stuff while we having a great time. So, and we're going to showcase these new artists, you know what I'm saying, with these new sound, with my man Lotto, of course, to be the prime dude. You know what I'm saying? So, but I look forward to having everybody there, man. And I would wish, I mean, I'm sad by the fact that you saying you can't make it, though. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, though. You know what I mean? This should be like a live remote over there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're going to have a nice little prayer for Haiti. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be doing, I mean, it's going to be a nice festivity, like type of joint. But you got to make it up to us next year, though.
I promise.
All right, how about that?
I promise.
You'll make that?
Just
all right.
Keep me posted.
Now, y'all heard that first, so I'm going to hold it to that, y'all.
You got it recorded.
You know, it's recorded, so we definitely got it on tape. So she can't take that back, right?
I heard it.
All right, so let's go.
Tell the people where it's going to be. what time?
Oh, it's gonna be held at Chef Creole. That's a Chef Creole, 200 Northwest 54th Street. Okay, in Little Haiti, because it's about Haiti, so we gotta make it in Little Haiti. Right. You know what I'm saying, my man? Shout out to Ken, Chef Creole, man. He's donating all kinds of stuff to us with his land, his venue. You know what I'm saying? Even doing more than anybody should. He's doing his part in spending money to make sure we have a great night for that evening. So shout out to Ken. Man, we spent some good amount of money to get it on. Right now, the commercial's running on VH1, BET, E. Like, just because I wanted the guys to be like, get a real serious platform. So, we want to get the whole Miami to turn out. You know what I'm saying? The event starts at 7 o'clock to midnight. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Then, I know how people do, so we're going to try to shut down at midnight. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a humanitarian effort. Right. We don't want to be like, now we turn it into a party till 6 in the morning. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because the chief of police will have my head. So I promised them that at least by the latest 1 o'clock, I want to get people to finish clean out and try to get out. Yeah. Right. And maybe we'll do the after party on the beach or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So I want to thank both of you gentlemen for stopping by the show. It was a pleasure having you both.
Thank you.
Please
thank
tell
you
the people
having
where they can, anytime, please tell the people where they can follow you at. You first, Young Lotto.
You can follow me on Instagram. Again, I am Young Lotto. That's all my social media. On SoundCloud, I am Young Lotto. YouTube, I am Young Lotto. Try to keep it, one name so everybody can.
You got to
get to you. You know what I'm saying? And don't forget the winning ticket is on my mixtape. Go get that copy on iTunes. Support, you know what I'm saying? We just doing everything for this concert Saturday too to turn up, and give it back to Haiti, you know what I'm saying? Just to show the support and the movement from Dade County. Okay.
And you tell the people where they can follow you at.
You could follow me at I am Fentz, I am FENTZ on Instagram, JC Fentz Lewis on Facebook. Although I don't do the Instagram too often, which I should, I know, but I'm somewhat archaic and primitive. I gotta get with the modern times. I understand that, but you can still find me there, guys, and link me up. And as far as Lotto's concerned, I wanted to say this. Although I've been producing a lot of artists in the game, man, I have to say this not just because he's my artist. I urge all of you guys to go find the winning ticket on SoundCloud. You know what I mean? Yeah. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. This has been one of my greatest achievements. I mean, Icons took me around the world. I mean, Get Crunked Up was the biggest record that I've ever done. You know what I'm saying? I was in, Amsterdam. I was in Greece. I'm everywhere. Soul Train, Billboard World, and all that. Yeah. But still, to date, I feel like his body of work, all those 13, 14 records, I think more than likely, I dare you, Ms.Dria, I dare you to find something that you don't like on there. Yeah. That's the challenge. Yeah. I'm giving her right now. I dare her to find a record she doesn't like. Now, she might say, I like this one better than that one. Right. But she's not going to tell me, that was whack. Yeah. Listen, I put drum majors, we put our foot into this project. Okay. Mike V did his thing. They're producing a lot of these records. So I want you to call me and put me on blast. Okay. If these records, we working, man. It's not what it is for you. So I'm so thankful that you guys, have me here today, man. Like, I want to try to make it out here once a month. Like, you know what I mean?
All right. Bring us something new every month.
Every month. We turn it up every month.
You got my word. That's what's up.
Okay, so I want to thank you guys. Like I said, so much. It was a pleasure having the both of you. And I look forward to seeing you, Young Lotto, a lot in the future. And I look forward to seeing you a lot in the future.
100%. Make sure to call Ms.Dria to get these tickets, man. I got like a couple of tickets for you guys for the concert. So I hope to get to see a lot of you guys on Saturday.
The number you can dial is 305-239-6977 to get the best of the best concert.
Best of the South. Best of the South. Haiti Relief concert. Best of the South. Haiti Relief.
I was thinking,
I dig it. Don't make my man Joey Buttafuoco sue me with best of the best. I'm sorry. Joey, I'm just saying though, my G. You know what I mean? Best of the South.
Best of the South. Okay, so please stay tuned. We're gonna take a short break, and when we come back, we'll come back with so much more of the Ms.Dria Show.
Cheers.